Hello, welcome to the Entrepreneurship Development Campaign from Windmills Group, episode 3. In the last episode, we talked about why entrepreneurship is beneficial. And we also learned that business is a huge commitment. And more specifically, we learned that there are 3 things that are extremely important for any business development. 1, faith in yourself and in the Almighty. 2, a crazy passion for making the business very successful. And number 3, an ethical compliance to values in the business. All right, in this episode, we are going to talk about something extremely important. And I'm trying to target this video for the first-time business makers. So what is the first step? Why shall you do business? Whether it's manufacturing, service, trading, or agriculture, which business shall I go to? Which place, what country, what city shall I start my business in? Shall I go and strengthen my family business, or shall I start on my own? When do I start that? How much capital does it require? What if I fail and I'm going to burn a lot of money and time and energy? These are very normal and common questions every new entrepreneur thinks about and sometimes gets scared, confused, and disturbed. It's very common, it's very normal. Don't worry about it. Let's take the first step soon. So we learned that business is a huge commitment. Business is for the lifetime. Business is preferably one-time choice with long-term commitment. So it needs a lot of preparation, a lot of thinking, a lot of arrangements. So be ready for it and work for it as soon as possible. Any strategy is good. Do you want to do the job first for a few years and then get into business thinking that you're going to get a lot of experience in the career job first and then it will be easier to start business? It may be right. I want to go and jump in the business as soon as possible as a first go. It could also be the right strategy. So any strategy is right, it depending upon when and how you feel comfortable about starting the business. Please remember, there are a few things that are extremely important before you think about business. And when you start business, 1, your character should be such that is going to bring in a lot of professional values and ethics in your business. 2, it's a strong commitment. It's not for one day, it's not for 1 month, it's forever. So you have to be ready with the commitment forever. 3, you should be competent to do that business, which means, do you know enough about that business? Can you know enough about that business? Are you willing to develop yourself continuously, to develop yourself and to add innovation, to add upgrades in the way you do business for a very long time to come? 3, are you personally available to start the business, to maintain the business, to monitor and control the business, to grow the business, because your presence in the business is extremely important. So an innovative contribution every single day is very necessary. And lastly, you also need sufficient level of capital for the business you start. So let me share with you my personal story of starting my business back in 2012. In the last episodes, I briefly explained why I wanted to start the business. In this episode, I'm going to share with you how I chose a particular business for me, that is valuation and building surveying, and how did I arrive at that decision. Okay, since I've been experienced in banking and on a broad level, financial services and investment services organizations for many years, I chose to select an industry that is relevant to me, where my experience, my knowledge, my education is relevant. So a business that is close to financial services, banking, and investment management. That is the reason why I chose valuation and building surveying industry. What I also did in the business research phase was to look at the gap analysis in the industry and the opportunity analysis in the industry. So I looked at many services that are used by these segments and then come up with the idea and conclusion that there is a need for an opportunity for more efficient, more professional, and a highly upgraded client service in the valuation and building surveying space. And that was the beginning of my journey. So finally, let's talk about the action plan. What shall you do before and while you start your new business? Point number one, assess yourself. What do you like the most? What is your character? What is the industry you like the most? Ask yourselves a lot of questions. Do research. In today's world, a lot of information is available on Google, on YouTube. Go for it, do an extensive study and find out what kind of business excites you the most. Action number two, please don't forget to take the advice about your business from your parents, from your family members, and also, equally importantly, the industry experts and potential clients. Action number three, find an opportunistic gap in the business space you want to be. Technology, better service, better product, or the process. Think about the gap that the industry of your relevance has and then work on this. Please do something relevant, either from your family background or your educational background or your experience. If you do something relevant, it is extremely easy to embark on the journey of business and also making it successful. Whatever you do it as soon as possible, provided that you have assessed your situation very, very well in terms of capital that you have, in terms of time that you have, energy that you have, the passion that you have. It's better to start your business as soon as possible if your circumstances allow you to do that. And finally, perhaps the most important thing, it's very practical to make a feasibility study, a formal feasibility study of your business and a business plan by yourself as well as through an expert firm, which can make your life, which can make your vision to start the business much more meaningful and easy. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope you liked the episode. If you do so, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please share your comments with us in terms of your feedback and guidance about this video. Please follow Windmills Group and me in the social media pages. And in the next episode, we are going to talk more about the business planning and take care of individual important milestone in the planning that you need to carry out. Thank you very much once again.